This is the only bank that will give you up to a $30,000 credit card with no hard inquiry to see if you are approved. On today's episode, we're going to cover a very unique credit card that literally can go all the way up to $30,000. They love to give credit limit increases every 6 months, and there's no hard inquiry to see if you are approved. They will literally tell you exactly what they will offer you and if you are approved. And if you accept the offer, there is a hard inquiry, but I do have a workaround for that. And if you have the Apple Card already, that is a bonus because this card is backed by Goldman Sachs. So that means you're in the Goldman Sachs family and you have a higher chance of approval with this other credit card. The credit card that we're going to talk about today is called the MyGM Rewards MasterCard. And I do in fact hold this credit card, as I also hold the business credit card. Now this specific credit card gave me a credit limit of $10,000 and the business credit card gave me a limit of $35,000. Yeah, that's right. I said $35,000. But today we're going to cover the personal one that is 100% backed by Goldman Sachs. And that's why I said if you're in the Apple family, it's going to help your chances of getting approved even more to get this credit card. And you can add another high limit credit card to your credit profile, which is tremendous. Now, first, I'm going to go over all of the details, all of the rewards, and all of the perks of this GM Rewards MasterCard. And then after that, I'm going to walk you through the exact process to get this credit card with no hard inquiry to your credit reports. Now, the GM Rewards MasterCard is the only US co-branded card that offers unlimited Forex points on all purchases with no annual fee. That's right, you heard me, ladies and gentlemen, no annual fee. It's a free credit card to hold in your wallet, and as you know, I do love free credit cards. Now, if you are accepted and do get this credit card, you can get 15,000 bonus points when you spend $1,000 in your first 3 months. And you're gonna get 0% intro purchase APR for the first 9 months. And then after that, of course, the crappy interest rates kick in, just be aware. Now, you're going to be able to choose the credit card that you want. You can get the Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, or GM card. I chose the GM one. At the time when I got this card, I don't think they had the Cadillac option, so I'm a little mad about that. Even though I don't drive a Cadillac, it's just a cool one. It's like the black card that they offer. So now they're going to get you 7x points. So you'll earn 7 points for every dollar spent with GM. And I'll get into that in a minute. Now, you'll also get 4x. You'll earn 4 points for every dollar spent everywhere else, and points don't expire. Now, as I covered earlier, you're going to have a no annual fee. Plus, you're going to get a no foreign transaction fees and no cash advance fees or late fees. That whole cash advance no fees is crazy to me. So that means you could pull out cash and it's just the same as using a debit card. Of course, if you pay off your credit card in full every single month, which you should do every single month, so you don't have to pay any interest. But it's crazy that they're offering no cash advance fees. That's huge because very, very rare that you see credit cards that even do that anymore. Now, I've held the GM card for over a year, and when I first got it, I was a little confused of how the actual redeeming of the points worked, and is it really worth it? It depends if you're a car person or if you use some type of GM car. That's why it's very unique, because if you have a Chevy, a Buick, a GMC, Cadillac, or a GM vehicle, this could potentially help you and reduce your cost on maintenance, your everyday maintenance costs, because you can redeem your points toward paid GM certified service, GM genuine parts, and AC Delco parts, eligible accessories, most OnStar and connected service plans, GM financial and protection plans, and Sirius XM. So all of those will cover all of these different parts if you have that type of car. But AC Delco parts, those are like windshield wipers. They do also sell oil, some of them. Now, they also sell oil filters, different kinds of parts that you may need for your car. AC Delco covers a lot of those, so you can save money on parts also for your everyday normal wear and tear items for your car. Now, you can also redeem your points towards a new GM vehicle or lease with no limit on redemptions. That's really crazy and unique to me also. Redeem towards the purchase of a certified pre-owned vehicle up to $1,000 in rewards annually. That's That's pretty crazy. Now you can also redeem up to 250 points value annually for a statement credit against your GM MasterCard's account balance. So every year you're going to be allotted $250 if you accrue those points, and you can use them as a statement credit. It's pretty obvious. Now you can also redeem for dealership services and GM e-commerce purchases at participating dealerships. Now, if you already own or lease a GM vehicle, you can use your points towards a loan or lease payment or GM financial service certified and eligible accessories and more. So they're telling you that you can make your car payments with your points. That's kind of like what I just read. Is it just me? No, I think it's pretty clear. Now you're also going to earn $100 statement credit when you spend $1,500 on fuel per calendar year, or you can earn a $100 statement credit when you use the MyGM rewards card to pay 6 months of your electric bills in a calendar year. So you're gonna give me $100 if I pay my light bill 6 months in a row using my GM card. I'll take that free money. I mean, it's a statement credit, let's take it. They're also gonna give you a $50 annual vehicle detailing allowance. So if you wanna take your car into one of these dealerships and have it detailed, they'll give you a $50 bonus. That's not bad. Points don't expire. Authorized user purchases also can add to your points, which some credit card companies don't do that, which is pretty funny because I don't ever talk about that, but there are some credit card companies that you won't get extra points if your authorized user uses the card, which is dumb in my opinion, but they clearly tell you that you can here. Overall, this is a decent credit card. It's nothing exciting to write home to mom about, but if you use it properly, it can make sense to have this. And the reason why I'm talking about this card, because this credit card company loves to give out high limits with this credit card. And that's what we want. We want those high limits on our credit profile. And they do love to give out credit limit increases every 6 months. Use your card, pay it off in full, and in 6 months, they'll automatically raise the credit limit, or you can go into the app and request the credit limit increase, and there's no hard inquiry to do that inside of the app. Last part's the most important. Now let's get into the application process. Now you're going to enter all of your information, make sure that it's all accurate, and now you're gonna hit the submit button. That's gonna take you to the second screen where it's gonna ask you about your income. I put that I make $225,000 a year, my address, and I want you to pay attention to something that's very unique. When you look at the little icon for the total annual income, it's going to tell you, please include all sources of income, including income assets from example sources, wages of full-time, yada, yada, yada. And then the very bottom, it says, if you are 21 or older, you may also include a portion of someone else's income that is regularly used to pay your expenses. So if also you have a shared income from someone else that is regularly deposited into your individual account or joint account. So if you're married or a couple, or you have someone that lives in your actual house that contributes to paying your bills, then guess what? You can add their income to your actual application. That's what they're telling you. So that's why I put $225,000. Then I'm gonna hit continue. On the next screen, it's just going to ask you for your social security number and where your citizenship is. Then you hit submit. Then you're gonna go to the second screen where it's gonna tell you all the details of the interest rates and the 0% introductory APR for 9 months. Then you're gonna hit submit your application. Now you're going to immediately get a decision whether you were approved or denied. If it says, congratulations, you were approved, this is your credit limit, stop, do not accept the offer just yet. I want you to go to Google and search Equifax freeze for free and TransUnion freeze for free. I want you to go to your TransUnion credit report and freeze it immediately. Now, make sure you don't click on any ads or any paid services, because this is 100% free to freeze your TransUnion and your Equifax credit report. I want you to do both because we have seen data points where some people had a pull done on their Equifax credit report. So you're gonna freeze your TransUnion credit report and you're going to freeze your Equifax credit report. Make sure it actually lets you know right there, okay, congratulations, your credit has been frozen or locked. Then you're gonna wait at least 1 minute, and you're gonna make sure that you keep a window open and separate windows open. Now you're gonna go back to the application where it told you, congratulations, you've been approved. Then now once your Equifax and TransUnion is frozen, you're going to hit the accept button to accept the offer. And congratulations, there's no hard inquiry whatsoever. Now, you want to make sure that you do not unfreeze your credit report for at least a minimum of 30 days. Now, the data points to get this credit card are going to be you need to have a minimum of a 660 FICO bank card score 8. I would highly recommend that you have above a 680. The higher the credit score, the higher the chances of approval, as you may know. But we have seen data points where people got this credit card with a 660 FICO bank card score 8. They have been known to pull from TransUnion, as the Apple Card does also, but we have heard that they pull from Equifax sometimes. We know they pull for the business side on Equifax, but we have seen that data point where some people in specific regional areas have been pulled with Equifax. So that's the reason why I want you to freeze both of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. We did bring you another high limit credit card to add to your credit profile with no hard inquiry. If you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.